Having left White Sands, I wanted to go down and commune with the aliens. Indeed, yes, today we're going to take a little trip to Roswell, New Mexico. Because if you follow my tech channel, you know we have a kind of an alien and tinfoil hat motif. And frankly, I had to live up to it. So being this close to Roswell, New Mexico, actually Roswell, New Mexico was a little out of my way. This is actually the week that giant polar front came in. I was planning on leisurely getting my way up there, leisurely spending time with the aliens, but I only had about a day before everything was frozen and we had about a foot or two of snow. So I went up there really quick for a whirlwind tour of Roswell, got a chance to experience the town for about an afternoon and got on out of there. And today we're going to talk about my experience communing with the aliens. The whole town of Roswell is not 100% alien, but there is certainly enough alien theme to show you all of the fun that the city does have with the Roswell incident. From the signs coming into the town depicting UFOs abducting cows to the various different shops around town, it's definitely a fun trip to go on exploring through Roswell. Of course, the most important place you're going to visit is going to be the International UFO Museum, where they have gathered resources about potential UFO contacts from around the world, including a reading library and another really cool gift shop. I spend most of my footage here looking in the UFO Museum, which they did specify, yes, photographs are certainly allowed, and I can't even possibly do justice to the museum, so these are just a little bit of clips to whet your appetite to go and explore the Roswell and the UFO Museum for yourself. Of course, for anyone living under a rock for the last 70 years, might recall the Roswell UFO incident, one of the most famous alleged UFO crashes in 1947. The museum itself has a lot of centerpieces around all of the interesting parts about the cover-ups and various ideas. Do I really think a UFO crashed? I'm not even going to tell you. You're just going to have to go to the museum yourself, read all of the information, and make up your own mind about those. But nevertheless, this place is an amazing place, and I really enjoyed my visit to the International UFO Museum. I'd encourage you to go check it out for yourself. I hope you enjoyed the scenery through the International UFO Museum. I didn't want to show too much of it because I just want all you guys to go and see it for yourself. It is quite fun, quite enjoyable, and there's a lot of fun things to do in Roswell as well. So go have a look. I did want to spend a few more days here, but alas, I had to leave because I look at the weather and the polar vortex is coming. While it's still about 60 degrees while I'm here, I'm going to head south because tomorrow at this time, this place is going to be coated with a lot of snow. and I don't want to have to deal with that. So we're going to jump on in and we're going to head south. We're going to leave New Mexico, go on down through Texas, and see how far down south I can go. Well, it's early February, and there is this polar vortex coming through, so I've kind of had to postpone some of the plans that I wanted to do, and I've been driving for way too long. And honestly, it's like, okay, I need to stop, find a BLM ground that I can just veg out for 2 weeks. But I don't know when that's going to happen, because right now I'm just staying right in front of the storms, and where I was going to overnight, right now the weather says freezing rain by 6 a.m. No. And then it's getting colder during the day, not warmer. And so I'm going to have to get there, get a little bit of work done, and then drive some more. So this is kind of crazy with escaping the Texas polar vortex, because I know what happened last year. It was not good, and this year I'm just trying to stay prepped up. I got enough diesel for a few weeks. I got enough food for a few weeks, so if I do get stranded somewhere, I'm fine. I would just rather get somewhere where it's not going to be 4 degrees, which is where it was going to be where I was planning on being right about now. But anyway, that's a little fun, and we'll see what else happens down this road here. We're still driving. I'm still in Texas. This place is like the eternal road. You get onto it, and it just never ends. And never ends. Okay, for perspective, I just got off on an exit, or a rest stop, at mile marker 700, and we're not to the end of the state yet. Now, I'm going south because I'm escaping a polar vortex, and I want to get down there, and the south right now is down at the Gulf of Mexico, is one of the safest places to be right now for this, and that's where we're heading. So I am stopping here for the night because I have driven enough today. Hundreds and hundreds of miles. I am 2 hours away. I'm going to get up early in the morning and hopefully finish this trek. Well, I did escape the polar vortex, and it was a long couple days. I drove most of each day. I had to stop to do a few hours of work. We'll wrap this video up right about here. I land right on this wonderful beach, and I got a chance to actually take some rest. In fact, I stayed here just about 2 whole weeks. Well, I just rest, recuperate, and even do some projects around the van. Where am I at? Well, you're going to have to wait until the next video to figure that out. As for now, subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. Hit that notification button, and we will see you a little bit further down the road.